Some people like to tell their stories through writing. Some people like to tell their stories through painting. And yet some like to tell their stories through building. As for me, I like to use all three. Welcome to Hobby Time Tales. Today, this will be part one of building this huge Warhammer board out of stuff. Right now, this is a piece of plywood that I'm using latex paint to fill in the gaps and holes that are quite unsightly, and didn't do that much in the end. Did several coats. Next came the yellow paint for those big hazard stripes. Next came the masking tape for the black paint, because they're hazard stripes. And then, obviously, the black paint. Try to get it on parts, only the parts that are showing. Like, you just waste paint on the masking tape parts. Now, this next part is so satisfying. Nothing quite as satisfying as that. Now to make those metal panels on the board. I cannibalized a Cheez-It box and a graham crackers box for this. Get all the side panel folding parts off. And just like that, voila, we have some big panels to start making those cardboard parts. Now each panel is 5 by 5 inches. So you gotta cut out 5 by 5 inches. There's not a specific number of how many you need to do, but do more than you think you need. Next, I hit it with some gray primer. I use my airbrush, some Army Painter Speed Paint Broadsword Silver. Next, it was time to glue on those metal panels. I ran some in quite random pattern, and then glued them down. This is part 1 of 2 videos, by the way. So be sure to watch that second one when it comes out. Next, I brought out the sponge and stippled on some silver paint going through the crack. Nice brown wash that I flicked and splattered and washed with everything with. Now some rust. That makes all the details really pop on the whole board. Some Armageddon dust to make some piles of dirt. Now, to make some little tufts where, I don't know, where something took root. I added multiple of those. Now to put on some decals to make some little details. These decals just came from all sorts of leftovers from model kits that I had. That's the Aquila. Or Aquila, I don't quite know how to pronounce it. Leave a comment telling me how to say that. Got it. These came from 2 halves to be on a Invictor Warsuit, so I had to put them together to be one Aquila. Once you get them flattened out, which I use tweezers because they're nice and strong. Once you get them flattened out, use a brush to get those wrinkles out. Added a few more just every now and then. These ones weren't Citadel transfers, so they were a lot harder to deal with. Because Citadel makes the best transfers that I've ever used. I also added some orc graffiti decals off camera at some point. And it looks great. Now to add some panels where presumably something got broken and they're putting something on to fix it. By the way, on the other two sections of the board you saw, I used that hammered metal spray paint usually used on like home projects, but it works great for smaller stuff too. So for this, I just put on some Mod Podge onto the back of all the pieces. And then simply stuck them down. A coat of matte varnish to finish everything off. Now, you're probably wondering what those little dots are. Well, figure that out, you have to watch my next video. Now that's a tiny sneak peek at the whole board. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any tips, tricks, or advice on how to do better, please leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next video.